everybody, Michelle Pellin, Holistic Psychotherapist here. I wanted to do a video on energy vampires. I had this thrown at me the other day on TikTok at Spiritual Therapy CT. I'm also on Instagram. And somebody talked about how when they shine their light, when they put themselves out there, sometimes there's energy vampires that kind of suck it all up and it leaves them drained. And so I wanted to talk about this because this is an important topic for those of us who are empaths. So let's start there. What in the world is an empath? An empath is somebody who can feel energy, basically. That's the short answer. So think of it this way. Sympathy is, oh, I'm so sorry your grandma died, right? You're showing respect. You're showing concern. That's sympathy. Empathy is feeling the pain of your friend's pain because their grandma died. So you can actually feel their broken heart. You might get welled up or sad or want to give them a hug because you feel their pain so intensely. That's an empath, okay? Somebody who actually feels the pain of others. So this is a blessing and a curse at the same time, right? This is somebody who goes out into a crowd like I did today or yesterday and is surrounded by other people's energies and can get pretty overwhelmed by that. It sucks you dry quite literally when you're in other people's energies and there's lots and lots and lots of them. Or if you go to like a Walmart or a grocery store, that would be another good example. You're just surrounded by people's energies and you're exhausted. One time, I think the last time I went into a Walmart, which had to be 5 or 6 years ago now, I swore I'd never go back because I was in bed the rest of the day. That's how bad sometimes it can get. So you're not going crazy if you're saying out there, oh, that sounds like me, okay? You're not going crazy. So let me get back to the original topic. So energy vampires are people who suck you dry. They're the ones, and we all know people like this, who love drama. They embrace it. They soak it up. Picture like a beautiful piece of Italian bread and it's dipping into the olive oil and it's soaking it up into the bread. That is an energy vampire with you. They are soaking up your energy, which leaves you feeling drained and wondering what the hell just happened. People like that, they live off it. They feed, like literally feed off it. They're not like a vampire, literally a vampire sucking your blood. They're just taking from your energy, and sometimes they don't even realize they're doing it. But that's how they stay alive. That's how they stay focused. And somebody like this is usually created because of their childhood environment. Something happened in their childhood where they learned to soak up the drama in order to feel alive. They got that external validation instead of it coming from internally to feel good. I actually had a client admit to me once that they like when their loved ones fight because it feels good on the outside. Imagine that, right? As an empath, it's like you're scratching your head going, what? But there are people out there that actually enjoy the fight. They enjoy the adrenaline rush. They enjoy the feeling of the drama, okay? So how do we protect ourselves from this? Besides telling them to go away, which, if it's a family member, that can be a little awkward to do, right? The best way to do this is to picture yourself in a big energy bubble. Create the bubble however you want to create the bubble. This could be through colored light, right? You could put yourself in a pink bubble for love. You could put yourself in a purple bubble for spirituality. You could put yourself in a blue bubble for healing. And by the way, this isn't something that, is set in stone, right? If you think pink is more about friendship, or if you think pink is more about healing, then do that. Whatever resonates with you. If you don't want to do the color thing, picture yourself in a ball of shining, shimmering clear energy. Put some really intense things around your bubble if you feel threatened. You can put lightning around your bubble. You can put steel around your bubble. You can put fire around your bubble. So these things actually work. This is your aura we're talking about at play. And you can protect yourself by doing these visualization exercises next time somebody is coming up to you and trying to suck your energy. You do not need to give your energy away. That is something that is a choice and that you decide to do or not. But when we do that, we leave ourselves feeling drained. So I would suggest you don't ever give your energy away to anybody. You want to keep it for yourself, and especially those who are soaking it up. Like I said, like a piece of bread in olive oil. You don't want to give any energy to those people ever, right? So protect yourself. Use these visualizations and run with it. The other thing you can do is, I've been told the aura stretches out quite a ways. I forget the exact measurement, but the aura really actually stretches out quite far, okay? So you can literally picture yourself sucking in your aura. I mean, literally bring your energy back into yourself when you go to a grocery store or you go to a shopping mall. Suck it in and keep it in for as long as you can. That's another way to protect yourself from energy vampires. This takes a little practice. It's not something that comes naturally. We're not raised in a society that automatically teaches us how to work with energy, okay? So this takes practice. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I would also love to hear from you if you have other techniques that you use to ward off, so to speak, the energy vampires. Again, I'm not talking about Dracula here, okay? So this is something that will hopefully protect you, keep you more comfortable, and not drain your energy so you can go on with the rest of your day instead of going to bed after going to Walmart, okay? Basically. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, everybody. I am on TikTok, Spiritual Therapy CT. I'm on Instagram at the same address. And I'm also on Facebook, Michelle Pellin. I believe it's also Spiritual Therapy CT. Michelle Pellin, MSMA LPC. And I would love to see you out there. I would love to hear your comments, your suggestions. And until then, please take care of you. It's so important to take care of yourself because that way you can take care of others even better than you already are. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.